My name is Nathan Tasker. I do many voiceover things from many different productions. Julianne mentioned CP-Net, but there's also CanChild, Final Cut Productions, Body Slams and Dropkicks, and many other fun productions. And the thing that I found, whether you're doing narrative voice acting or character voice acting, is this, and it sort of ties into what Andre was saying earlier. You need to know what exactly your end goal is, who your target is, and what you're saying. Because there's a whole lot of difference between talking, let's say, like this, for example, trying to get a message across if your target is a small child and you want to make them laugh, versus, let's say, pitching up your voice and talking like this. And there's actually ways that you can modify your voice so that each and every one of you can maintain a different message. One of the stories I always tell if I'm asked to present on voiceover work is about 6 years ago at this point, I was working out as a camp counselor for the local Goderich Huron YMCA, and there was this kid there. It was Superhero and Supervillains Week. He was 3 years old. He told me his name was Henry. He did not want to be there. He ran away on his counselor. And so I went into him and I said to him, who's your favorite superhero or supervillain? He told me Batman. And so when I said to him, Batman, well, that's interesting. Do you want to know why that's interesting? He said to me, why? Because he's like intrigued. And so I say to him, because I'm the Joker. And I've been watching you. Yes, you're a kid who likes to cause some trouble. So why not cause some with me? I'll let you be my full minion for the day. And all you have to do is say that the Joker, that's me, is better than Batman. He wouldn't do it, no matter what. But he was so enthralled with the voice that he looked for me the whole day to tell me how much Batman was better than me. And that completely got him engaged into the camp, and you would never have seen a happier kid. So that's why I do this. But that's not the reason why you're here. I could talk to myself all day, both figuratively and literally. I'm going to teach you basically how I find a voice, how I find a personality, because step one is to know your character. If I am looking for something that is, much more optimistic and younger, you can actually feel in your throat where your voice is resonating from, depending on how low you want to drop your register. So let's say, for example, if I want to pitch up my voice to right around here, I can start to feel it up here in my throat a little bit, and then I can drop it down and feel it resonating in my chest. So a whole lot of different emotions can be conveyed with your voice. Basic care instructions for your voice based off of that is, dear God, have this near you. This is lifeblood, this is water. If you are in a situation where you know you're going to be basically gravel, make sure it's salt flavored water or lemon flavored water. Gargle the salt flavored water, dear God. I see a lot of people in the chat saying the Joker is awesome, and I thank you for that. One of the things I do for Final Cut Productions is Dr. J's Self-Help, which is basically a social worker session with Joker from Batman, and I get to perform the voice of that, so that's a lot of fun. So thank you for that, seriously, because I love that. I love getting that recognition, let me tell you. But mainly it's to go off of Andre's point. How do you do this? You go and you watch various items. If you want to try to perform voices, watch the characters that you're interested in, watch the actors you're interested in. I, for one, am a huge fan of Mark Hamill, as you can tell. And, that's where I got the inspiration for the voice. But it doesn't have to be just based off of animation. It could be anywhere. You go and watch an interview with, let's say, Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy. His big influence for Peter Griffin was, an old security guard at his film school lot with a Rhode Island accent. And that's where he got, the inspiration for Peter Griffin from. So inspiration can happen anywhere. Voiceover can happen anywhere. And basically anybody can do it. I'm just the one who's gotten lucky enough to be getting paid for it and get to do it over and over and over again. So much of a high. If anyone has any questions for me, please let me know now. If you want me to come back to teach you more about the professional side of things, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So if anybody has any questions, let me know.